I always do this. I always start speaking and then suddenly realize that my mic is not on. So, hello. Welcome to a combination Adventurerathon and Sufferathon sprints. Mainly just a combination because I am a co-host for both and I need to complete things for both. So if you don't know what these are, they're all linked down below, hopefully. But for Sufferathon, I've completed my book for this week, which I read my book that I was meant to read last night. And so my lowest rated book over the past 2 years was a comic that's literally titled Neil Gaiman's Lady Justice, because it's Neil Gaiman's character, Lady Justice, but he has nothing to do with it. And I read it because I was like, oh, it's like a Neil Gaiman thing. Why is everyone giving it such a low rating? I understood why they were giving it such a low rating. It was awful. So that got a 1 star. And then I just went to Goodreads and was like, what's similar to it? Which, interestingly enough, so because I'm a co-host, I knew about this prompt a while ago. And I had gone through the similar books on Goodreads when I first heard about this prompt. And all of the books in that similar book thing were from my Goodreads, because apparently no one else is reading this stupid comic. And so I was like, well, I can't just do that because they're all books that I have read. So I was going to do a different or full book for this prompt. But then I checked it again when the prompt actually dropped. And I was like, maybe I should just like stick with the rules. And so I looked and there were a bunch of different stuff. So someone has read it since I read it. And I ended up reading another comic, and it was queer, which, good. It was called like Pinky and Pepper Forever. They were these humanoid dog creatures, maybe. And they were artists trying to have like amazing art and be like super edgy. And they were like, gosh, what were they even doing? I don't know, but one of them ends up dying because of her art, and then the other one joins her later on, and then they're like in hell together. Like, what was even happening? I can't tell you. And I don't understand why these two people were in a relationship. Well, people, they were dog like creatures. I don't know. But it was just. Ugh. It was. None of it made sense. The art style was not to my taste. And it was all like colored in pencil, but really like roughly, which like I guess fit the aesthetic of it, but oh boy, it was not good. So that also got a 1 star. So fits with Lady Justice in being awful. But I read it. But I still need to complete my 1 hour of reading every day. So I've already read a bunch already. I read like, how long was she in her appointment? I've already read like at least half an hour. I have already read today because my day's been very, very busy. Because I had to take my niece to her appointment. We went out for lunch after, and it was very, very cute. So cute. And then I just raced to get home so I could be here for this. So I'm a little bit frazzled. Sorry. But then for Adventurerathon, I haven't been reading much actually because I'm so focused on my 30 and 30, which is 30 volumes of manga in 30 days. So I just keep picking up manga. But I'm like, I have an entire Adventurerathon TBR to complete. So I kind of want to read City of Rats, which is the third in the Del Toro Quest series. I want to hopefully read that in its entirety today because it's only 98 pages from memory, and that is my starting quest for Blacksmith. I potentially also want to start Much Ado About Nothing because this is one of my skills for Minstrel. But we'll see how I go. I need to do some physical reading, and I need to get my head on straight. Hello, lovely. What is everyone going to be reading or doing for these sprints? You know what's funny? As soon as I realized I was muted, I was like, Aaron, because the last time I was muted, you would come saying, I can't hear anything. And I was like, I just had this visceral image in my head of your comment going, I can't hear anything. And I'm like, Hello, how are you doing? How is all of the book things going for you? Thanks. I always get a little hesitant with earrings within a gender dysphoria type way. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. Yesterday was a no-go. And so today I was like, will it be a go or a not go? But it was a go. So, and I need to get more gold jewelry. I don't have much gold jewelry, but I really like gold lately. Sticking with the rules would include just reading the same genre. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know why that never crossed my mind. You could just read the same genre. And then everyone in the Discord was like, oh yeah, it's the same genre as this. And I was like, I could have done that. Instead of me being like, oh, I'll read this really random thing because Goodreads says it was similar. I'm so smart. We could just read any comment. We're not the ones meant to suffer, but we are. Sometimes. I'm having great fun making everyone read Lord of the Rings. So fun. Yeah, I really could have read any comic, and I have at least 3 comics on my shelf that I need to read. But I read a piece of shit anyways. Love that. I don't know if I'm sticking to the rules, but I don't care. I'm not going to suffer on purpose. Are you sure? I won't be too mean to people on sprints, but what was your lowest rating? I know you've said it before, but there's been so many things happening on all of the Discords lately that I'm like, who said what when? Hello from the UK. Awesome. Arthur and Teddy. Nice. Is that for Queer or Not? If so, hey, I need to read that too. But I was silly and didn't put it in any of my TBRs for any of the readathons I'm doing. So I was like, so smart. I swear that just came in. Yeah, it just came in 2 days ago from the library. So I do need to get that read. But when? Because they're not on any of the other TBRs. I at least put it on my TBR gate, so that's something. But none of the others. I made great choices. Ooh, nice. I have been having a really good time with the series, so that's always fun. I'm pretty sure there's a dead rat in my backyard. There was a lot because I got two old sheds demolished so that I can build my house on there, and the builders were like, the amount of dead rats we found and alive rats was a lot. And I'm like, cool, didn't need to know, but thanks. But they kind of left one for me to find. And it was in we had a bunch of old tires in one of the sheds, and they were left in the backyard because they have to do a specific removal process for them. And So in one of the tires, there was just like this dead rat. I was like, it has been dead and gone for a long time, really long time. But it was just like sitting in there, and I was like, huh, interesting. And then whenever it rained, there was like this buildup of water inside the tire. And so the rat was just like floating. It was so gross. And then yesterday, my mum moved the tires, and I was like, gross. And she was like, did you know there was a rat in there? I was like, yes, I did. So now the dead rat is somewhere. And I'm pretty sure Chopper's going to find it at some point. And I'm really glad that I have to have him on a leash while he's outside now. Not that any of you needed to know my rat story, but I think I'm just putting off reading. How long will I be sprinting? Well, I only just started. So for Adventurerathon, we were meant to be doing sprints, the three of us, so the three co-hosts, we were meant to be doing sprints at 5:30 my time, which is in a few hours. But Kirsty decided to put it back like 2 hours or something. So it would be 7:30 my time. So I'm going to at least go until then. Depending if Kirsty is still going to go on with the live show or not, I'm not sure yet. Depends how she feels, and also depends on how I feel. So I'm at least going to be here for like 4 sprints worth. We'll try for that. I'll try and not talk so much. I say as I talk too much. Haven't read much this month. Starting all our hidden gifts. Everyone's reading that lately. I think because of Adventurerathon, because it hits a lot of the prompts. But I'm really keen to read it. Like, didn't it have its own like tarot card either deck or in like the promo package or something? But I swear Jean from Jean's Bookish Thoughts, potentially, she got a like promo package of it, and I swear there was a deck of cards. But like it looks really good, and I really do want to read it. Delivery chose to mix it up and not say I couldn't hear anything. Aha! You were definitely in the role of a receptionist. You're lucky you didn't say that. Right? I am having so much fun just like watching Amy do her thing. It's amazing. It's such a good time. Hello. Editing a vlog I should have gone out weeks ago. I also need to do that, but I keep putting it off and off and off and off. So I think I'm just gonna scrap it, even though everyone kind of wanted me to put it up, and I was like, yeah, I left it too long. So sorry. Oh yes, that's right. I just watched your video this morning where you said that. It's been a day. Reading Carrie Soto because they're both about semi-famous people. Yeah, that definitely fits. 1,000%. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Not saying anything in the Discord about this. Right. You also you can't sneak around Erin though. Like Erin knows all. So beware. Yeah. Yeah. Cats used to free roam. Help, not great. So they used to bring mice into my house all the time and let them run free. It was disgusting. Gross. Kirsty said something similar to that the other day. She sent me a voice note and she was like, guess what just happened? And I was like, oh God, I thought her cat had killed a bird because it did a couple months ago. And I was like, oh no, not another bird. And she was like, there's a rat in my house. And she was a boss and like took care of it, but I was like, I'd be running for the hills. Like something alive and creepy crawling. Sorry, I'm like in a mood. Like a dead rat under my bed. Oh, I was away from only smelled like vile for days, and Elijah was like 6 months. Oh my God, that's so gross. Oh my God, did you think the smell was Elijah? Because that would have been funny. You should update the vlog I started on the first and haven't stuck with. Yeah, I vaguely remembered today that I had planned to do an Adventurerathon vlog that will be coming out in like 2 days, I think. Or I pushed it back. I can't remember. But I was like, oh yeah, I should probably vlog for any of that. And now I'm not even sure if I want to do all the vlogs that I was planning on doing this month. just because everything is a little bit more chaotic than I thought. Which, like, how did I not think everything would be chaotic when there's like 4 readathons, maybe 5 that I'm a part of? So smart. I have a pet nurse I want to say for this lander. No, if it's a pet, that's adorable. The wild, though, like, they could just do anything. But the pets are cute. The pets are very cute. It's the ones that aren't pets that aren't cute. Okay, so I need to chill. So let's actually do what I say I was going to do, and I'm going to read City of Rats. Not that I really remember anything about the second book, except they had to jump through like a swamp thing. That's all I remember. But yeah, okay, we will go for our first sprint, which will be 45 minutes, unless anyone wants an hour, because we could do like an hour straight out for any of those that have an hour prompt for Sufferathon. Fancy rice are very different. I said rice. But yeah, fancy. That's cute. Oh my god, I'm just imagining them all in like little bow ties. I now kind of want to watch Stuart Little. I might do. I'm going to try and do weekly vlogs all month. Yeah, same. I was going to do alternating between Adventurerathon and Sufferathon. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And then I feel bad because like I want to. I want to like support these amazing readathons that I'm so lucky to be a part of. But like stress. I just really hope there's going to be like another Sufferathon because this is so much fun. I love messing with people. And I love seeing all of the receptionists messing with people too. It's so good. 45 minutes on good. Okay, cool. We're going to take those long for you. Oh yeah. That is in the books. I really wish it was Thick Thighs already because I have 3 manga that are just sitting on my shelf and I'm like, I want to read you so bad, but you are for Thick Thighs. And I've also already downloaded like 2 extra audiobooks for Thick Thighs Week. So my very manageable TBR of like 3 books is now 6 or 7, and I'm still looking for more. I need to keep reminding myself that like it's a week. But yes, I'm so looking forward to Thick Thighs and just all the just like feeling myself, having a good time. 3-minute updates every 2 days. That would be cute, actually. I was thinking 2 48 hours in the first one, then Thick Thighs as it's its own thing in the last couple of weeks of Sufferathon. Ooh, that would be awesome. We want this content if you are able to. Yeah. Okay. We're going to sprint because I've been talking for almost 20 minutes. And I could talk for longer because it's me. Hi. Ooh, I clicked a button and the button did a thing. Please go back. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Okay, I got it. Whew. All right. Let's sprint. One of these days, the timer will actually work for me because there was a no noise for me. I hope there was noise for everyone else. But how did everyone do? Let's math. So um I don't want to math. Let's use a calculator. I read 22 pages. There we go. All right, 22 pages of The City of Rats. And something that I really, really appreciate with these Del Toro Quest books is that that first chapter does so well at like recapping the last book, but in a way that doesn't, I don't know, like it does feel like a recap, but it's not like a huge chunk of text that's like, this is what they did last time. It felt very like organically put into the story to then be like, yeah, this is all that happened. And I was like, oh yeah, that did happen in the last book. And I was like remembering things, and it always feels like such a continuous story. So that was cool. And yeah, just like constantly bringing things back. It was like they're very well thought out books. I am enjoying them. Um, but yes, I got up to chapter 5 of City of Rats. How many chapters do I have? Okay, probably several. Yeah, several. Am I going to still count them? Yeah, I am. Okay, that's a bit far. So 17. 17 chapters, and I just read chapter 5. Okay, cool. All right, I'm having a good time. I really think I can get this done today, maybe? We shall see. Um, as long as we can rack out 48-hour weekend now on Wednesday. That's totally fine. Like, we all just want Aaron content. So whenever we get it, we'll be very appreciative. But yeah, I only just remembered this morning that there's another 48-hour readathon happening not tomorrow, the next day. So I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna read for this? Because yeah, I gotta get some stuff done. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. I'm also trying to figure out how to like appeal a parking fine that I got today. Because like everyone's saying that I should appeal it because I didn't know that you needed a permit for that car park because I've been parking in there for, I don't know, I've done it at least 5 or 6 times over the past 2 years. And I've never gotten a parking ticket, and then suddenly there's a parking ticket. Because there was no clear signage. I didn't see it until I was like looking for it. So that's what I was trying to do during the sprint, and I was like, I feel so weird asking for them not to make me pay money. I'm like, how do I sound like an adult while also saying like, please don't make me pay money? Like I will if I have to. I'm just like, I don't want to. Hello. The Stand by AJ Rushby for Adventurerathon. Cool. What prompt is that for? Filmed a clip and read 9 pages. Awesome. Love this. Hello. I'm home for an hour and forgot these were on. That's totally fine. I almost forgot that I was doing these today too. I was late, so 13 pages. That's still pretty good. 32 pages. Nice. How are you enjoying it? Let us know. I think I heard the noise. Yeah, what is with this? Okay, I'm gonna try and make it do a noise, and I'm very sorry. It's just a nice noise. Yeah, okay, so the wood noise doesn't make any the birds. I don't feel like we started that today. Okay, hopefully now that I clicked on it, it'll actually make a noise for next time. I'm loving the mix of adult and new adult in this book. It's adorable. Ooh, yeah, that's such a thing I didn't think about. That's awesome. I I'm really looking forward to reading it. I feel like it's going to be more emotional than I intended, because some people in the Discord have mentioned that yeah, it'll be emotional. But people seem to enjoy it so far, which is always nice. Did another drawing for the project, and it got up to 93% of something wild and wonderful. Ooh, I feel like I've heard that before. Something wild and wonderful. Yeah, I thought it was one of those types of covers. Yeah, Anita Kelly. How is it? Because I've never tried an Anita Kelly, but I've always kind of wanted to. Because, queer. But it looks cute. Okay, no worries. At least I'm not like going deaf. Hard of hearing. Sorry. Almost done with like hello, hello. Making way to the motel to see how good their internet is. How long do you think these are going for? Um, 4, it's almost 5. I'll probably do at least another 3 sprints if I'm doing math correctly, which like who knows these days. But yeah, because Kirsty is potentially going to be doing Adventurerathon sprints that I'll be a part of tonight. I don't know if I'll be a part of, depending on how I'm feeling, depending on how she's feeling. We don't know. But hopefully 3 more sprints. I need to get some reading done. Really liking all the hidden gifts so far. Being motivated to get back into tarot. Yes, I thought about buying tarot today because I took my niece to this like crystal shop. We always just call them crystal shops. Um, but like new agey magic store, those types of things, because she really loves looking at all the crystals and she buys a lot. It's like her little favorite thing. And I took her to this one that I go to a lot, but she hasn't been there, so she was having a great time. And I went to all of the tarot deck and oracle card section, and I was like, maybe I'll buy one. But I didn't find any that I wanted there. But Instagram ads got me last night because it showed the spooky tarot. And I was like, oh yeah, that looks pretty good. And yeah, that's some of the cards. Like, it just kind of looks like my vibe. And I don't have nearly enough tarot decks. I only have, they're all just like stacked right here. I don't really count my supernatural deck because it's because I used it for demon traps, so it has things on them. I think I have 2 tarot decks, and then 9 oracle decks. So I have a preference, but I want to get back into tarot a bit more. So I'm really considering getting the spooky illustrated tarot deck. And I mean, like, that's the back of the cards. Isn't that pretty? So, like, I might buy them. We shall see. Reads very similar to the Brightonians. I have never heard of that. By Darren K. That's the one that's coming up, anyways. Okay, I will read that synopsis in a minute because that was a wild time. I'm scared. Final quest for Inventic. Very cool. Very cool. I feel like one of these days, well, no, I can't even. I was gonna say one of these days I want to do all of the paths, but like I can't anymore because these are gonna be the last. Well, the last for now. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, much, but these are gonna be the last like character choosing Adventurerathon rounds because after this we're gonna go into the adventures, which is going to be super cool. Speaking of adventures, D&D will be happening, and I am so excited. Jonah was like taking me through the character building sheet yesterday because I know nothing about D&D. This just had me throwing my computer as far away from me as possible when I first saw it because I was like, oh no, this is complicated. But he was talking me through it and like helping me build my character, and I'm like, I'm invested. And he was like, yeah, I thought you would be. It's like, cool, another obsession. I'm super hyped, and there is now a channel in the Discord for the D&D. So if you want to come join, come join. I don't know how many players Jonah is going to have, but yeah, if you want to play D&D with us, come play. It's a fun time. Well, I don't know if it's a fun time. I'm hoping it'll be a fun time. Hello, starting Worthy Opponent by Katie Robert. Nice. I need to read more Katie Robert. I've only read like one, two. I can't remember. Honestly, as someone who used to manage the mail for the debt main roads and transport here in Queensland, just not being completely deranged is kind of the part. Yikes. So if I just say the sign saying the car park was only for permit holders, was hidden by shrubbery and only visible when new to look for it, is that good enough? Because that's all I've written. I don't know. And I don't have any photos because I had to like drive out of there and there was a car behind me and I got a little flustered. So I was like, I'm just going to leave. So I probably should have tried to take a photo, but I got scared. Loved Love and Other Natural Disasters, 5 stars. Oh, yeah, that is one I need to read too. This one's more 4-star, but disappointed, but still lovely. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I should give Love and Other Natural Disasters a go. We shall see. Those shops, yes. Really wish there was one in my city. Oh, that sucks. I really like that I live in like this certain part of South Australia where was like we have a vibe. So there's a few of those kind of stores near me. There's five or six within a 10-minute car ride of me that I know of. There are much more that I haven't looked into, but yeah. Doesn't it? I'm so keen. Wish I just be the one to got you right. Yes. I've seen more of them at the seen more at the shop I was at today. There were other of the seasons ones. I think it's still. Did I not have the note in here? Where did I put the note? There used to be a note. Oh, I lost the note. Oh, at least we have the note. Oh wait, found it. I think I had it on whatever spread I did last time. Yeah, so good. I really want to incorporate more. Of course, it's me. Of course, I'm going to talk over the time. Powers. I really want to incorporate more tarot and oracle decks into like my everyday life. But I need like time to figure out how to do that. I have the Rider Waite deck. Ooh. Is that the like OG? Yeah, I consider that like the OG. Yeah, that's super cool. I think that's the one Max has. Ooh, I might join the D&D. Yes! Come join! It's gonna be awesome. I hope. I'm very excited for it. And I hope Jonah will let lots of people be in it because it'll be fun. Never played D&D either, right? So I can say how everyone was right. Like, I just saw this singular page and I was like, what? And just like, I just didn't understand anything. But then as soon as like Jonah was explaining it to me, I'm like, oh, okay, these things make sense. And so I now have a one of the like Critical Role D&D campaigns that there are on YouTube. I'm like, I might watch that just to see how you play. Because like knowing all the things and kind of understanding them, it doesn't mean you know how to play. You know, at least in my mind, because my mind works differently. Really wanting to get into more D&D. We had a group. I had to stop playing after like 2 sessions. Oh, that sucks. Check out the Adventurerathon Discord. There is now a D&D thing, which I assume I was going to say Max because he reminds me of Max, but because Jonah, he will hopefully be putting stuff in there soon. So of course, as soon as I mentioned Max's name, he like appeared. That good? All it comes down to how dickish they feel. Being the worst outcome is you still have to pay it. They don't receive. Ooh, awesome. Okay, I didn't know like how adult I had to sound in this. A lot of the times, I try and sound like I have a stick up my ass. And then when people meet me in person, they're like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I can talk the talk through the internet, but face to face, nah." So yeah, if I just say that, okay, cool. Thank you, Aaron. So appreciate you right now. Ooh, so cool. Kind of out of luck when it comes to anything more niche. Yeah, that sucks. Should be. I mean, it's going to be around sometime when I'm awake because Kirsty is very aware that like I like sleep. So it should be in a decent enough Australian time zone to be able to watch. He will. He's so good. He's like got all these plans, and he's like, I know it's a one shot, so I'm not gonna like put a bunch of spells in it because apparently that gets complicated. Who knows? Yes, it took me a second to figure out like what DM meant because Jonah kept saying it, and I was like, what? But then I was like, okay, Dungeon Master. Right. Like, we all know our brains. Like, it's gonna go there. Keep in mind that playing and playing for an always are quite different often, so don't pay too much attention to specific. Right. Okay. Cool. Not sure. Honestly, not sure if it's going to be live or not, or if we're just. I don't know. I assume it might be because we'll have it for people to watch later. Okay, yes, Kirsty said we will have it as a live stream. It's okay. You can be super nervous with me because I'll have no idea what's happening and I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do because, like, confidence. I'm not good at doing things I don't know how to do. It freaks me out. But yeah. But come join. We can be anxious little beans together. Okay, we will keep reading because got to try and read as much as possible. Hello, how are you? And what will you be reading today, if you are? But we will sprint because I'd really like to finish this book today and to like not talk everyone's ear off constantly. Okay. Hello, everybody. How did you all go in that sprint? Why do I always try and do math? 20. Let's just go with like 25, shall we? Somewhere around those. That's how many pages I read. I'm always kind of intrigued with like middle grade books, how they can sometimes like slip in something that's a bit like horrifying if you think about it too much. Like they're in this kingdom, village type, I don't know what it is, but they're in this place. And this is a weird place where like food is valued, but like also not. And so a piece of bread fell onto the ground, and then this girl was going to be whipped because of it. And she was like brought out in front of everyone, and like the whip was about to go, and then it stopped. But I was just like, this is like a children's book, and you're talking about like whipping someone for dropping a piece of food. Like it was intense. But like it's a fun time. I am obviously still enjoying this book. It's a very good. But yeah, so that was chapter 9. Ooh, so I'm like over halfway. Over halfway in 2 sprints. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I was also trying to find like the perfect fidget toy, because like I just have a lot of energy or something today, like something's happening. And so I went through about 3 or 4 different fidget toys, but I've settled on my little T-Rex because it seems to fit the mood. And Chopper is here. Hello, darling. Hello. Yes. Anyways, I swear I was also doing something else that sprint. I can't remember what. Just got home from work trying to decide what to do. Just faffing around. That's such a mood. I probably would be too if I wasn't doing these sprints and like desperately trying to actually read some books instead of just manga. But yeah, faffing around is always good. Hyper self-conscious and played a TTRPG. I don't know what I was gonna say turntable, tabletop. On stream before, and it went fine. You end up getting absorbed in what's going on mostly. Yeah, I feel like that could happen. Oh yeah, I ripped a page. Like it was a tiny rip in comparison, but like I was shook because I've never ripped a page before. And I felt so bad. I was like, oh, you poor book. Like I have dishonored you. But I mean, like, it's honestly fine. I was just being dramatic. Oh my god, did you have to fart? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I need to, like, light a candle. Actually, I have some candles from Kirsty. Whew, my gosh. You are stinky. Alright. Everyone's gonna have to help me choose a candle because, oh my god. Whew. That's a stinky boy. So we have a Jack Skellington, which is pumpkin spice, gingerbread, and mulled fruits. It smells good. I mean, they all smell good. We have All Might, which is smashing lemon, mighty oud. Ode, O-U-D, and Smooth Cardamom. Very nice. I think All Might and Midoriya were my faves. But Midoriya, which is green apple, black cherry, and a zing of cinnamon. This reminds me of candy. Then Airy, which is peach, fresh red apple, and sweet innocence. Gosh, they all smell so good. 1,000 times better than the absolute death that Chopper just gave to this room. No, I'm not petting you anymore. You stinky. Hello! I guess you found an annoying rat in the chat, so that's all the schedule. I love this. Feel free to annoy me as much as you like. I did much annoying of you the other day with all of my D&D questions, which I'm very, very excited for. Yes, hello. Hello. Fell asleep at a reasonable hour. Yes. Love this. Oh, so good. I'm so happy for you. Wait, no, I just said I'm not patting you because you stink. I was about to pat you. No. I reacted to the bird. Sounds like a gunshot. I was trying to make the sound be less abrasive. So I went with the birdies. 37 pages. Nice. 29 pages. Real good. Probably going to film next spring. Ooh, what are you going to film? So keen. The minds of children are brutal, so I'm not that surprised when it happens in middle grade. But I was also the kid terrifying everyone else. So, you know what? That doesn't surprise me, Jonah. That really doesn't surprise me. I do just love like vicious middle grade books. I'm pretty sure Max read a lot of them too. Because when he talks about some of the stuff that he read as a kid, I'm like, you know what? This makes sense for who you've turned out to be. I love Max. I really do. I think I read 48 pages. Oh, nice. Dinner in the oven. Good job. I have leftovers, so thank past me for cooking lots of food. Here's not usually my favorite fidget toy on my old drumsticks. Just swinging them around is very soothing. I also have old drumsticks. I think they're in the drawer next to me. But yeah, I got them out of like my storage when I was going through my storage stuff a while ago. I took them out because I'm like, ooh, they would be good to like fidget with. But then I put them in a drawer that's like annoying to access instead of where all of my fidget toys are, which I need to have a different kind of system for housing all my fidget toys because there be many. And small container. My current fidget toy is peeling away all the skin around my cerebral. Same. This is something I struggle with because, oh my lord, I like this one was bleeding yesterday, like heavily. And yeah, they bleed a lot, and I'm constantly just destroying my nail beds and all of the skin that involves in my finger, and it's not good. Hence these, because I'd like to stop having bleeding fingertips. That would be nice, you know? Yeah, I did it. Tabletop role-playing games. All of them go. Yeah, we were just talking about Dungeon Master earlier, and I was like, that took me a while to figure out what DM was when you were writing it in Discord. And I was like, aha, I got it. So it was silent. Usually Chopper like reacts to his own farts. He'll like get surprised by them and he'll be like, like jerk. And so I usually know when he has farted, but ooh, not that time. It was disgusting. I've probably annoyingly like gotten used to it now, but like I need a candle. Hello. What will you be reading today? Have you actually did you see the Sufferathon Discord? Because it's a fun time. You should, if you haven't seen it, you should look. You made it. Hello. What will be your plans for today? With a hint of Christmas, I would go for Jack. Go for the candy one. Well, the candy one is more Midoriya. Jack Skellington doesn't smell like candy to me. Even though, yeah, I guess it says gingerbread. So that is like sweet food thing. I bet they smell. Oh, they do. They smell so good. I love putting the. I just put them right next to each other. All my Midoriya, smell them together. It's a great smell. Oh, I was literally like on call with Kirsty when I was opening these, and I was just like sitting there like this, like chatting away, and I'm just smelling them together. It's a fun time. Lemon and cardamom one. Yeah, it does smell so good. I should go for that. Sweet innocence. Yeah, no, not for this household. Yeah, yeah. So true. Go for the Jack. Two. Okay, so that's 2 for Jack Skellington. 1 for All Might. Alright, I guess we're going Jack Skellington. Well, with my 2 remaining matches. Alright. Light. It lit. Woo! Alright. Oh, I was going to put you over there. Let's just put you next to me, actually. Even the smell of the matchstick burning is amazing compared to what Chopper did. Didn't know I love introducing introductionating. It was so fun. I really didn't want to go to sleep. I was like, I want to know all the things. But yeah, thank you. You're amazing. Another Jack one. Okay, good. I definitely made the right choice then. Going to film a 25 books I want to read before turning 25 video. Also potentially some autumn cozy book recs or a tag. So cool. So cool. I made a list for a 30 before I turned 30. And like I didn't do like a video on it, like I probably should have. But I mean, I turned 30 in July. And yeah, that was my little journal spread for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 books I didn't read on my 30 before 30, and I gave myself 2 years. So the ones I had left were Little Women, Dante's Inferno, The Secret History, A Man Called Uwe, A Monster Calls, and Rainbow Boys. But I technically also The Night Circus, because even though I like kind of DNF'd it and like unhauled it, everyone keeps wanting me to read it. So I like didn't unhaul it. But yeah, that was a thing. But super looking forward to all of those videos. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was so good. So good. It's so fun. Receptionists are amazing. This is the best time. Stop vibrating. My phone. I've clearly spent way too much time around Meredith. Wouldn't go for Jack. The King of Halloween is too Christmassy for September. But like, Halloween, and it's nearly-ish Halloween. Try to have my laptop load Discord and watch you on my phone. It's not working too well. Oh no! Why? What's happening with your laptop? Or is it like an internet thing? Because the internet sucks. Are you having more tech issues? Do we need to go back to the tech company and be like, look, we fought you once. We can fight you again. We'll fight you with different things this time. Memes. We'll fight you with memes. Very into fresh citrus, herbal, or leafy scents over delicious food. Same, actually, yeah. You give me a citrus smell, I'm there. Unfortunately, Kirsty is like the opposite. She doesn't like citrus smells. Ooh, there it is. Powers. Also, I can't tell you what to do, so whatever. But you can tell me what to do. I have no idea what I'm doing tonight, and I hope I put through room service correctly. Yeah, yeah, definitely want the good room service. Sorry, I just zoned out reading something. Continue reading Choosing Theo. That's part of that, like, the, like, you were reading for Sasha's birthday thing? Was that one? I just saw a lot of Theo going around. What was happening on the Discord aside from AV being a chaotic nutter? Basically that. Just the Amy saying that Zoe no longer needs to read for 1 hour a day. She has to swap with another guest and read 2 hours a day, while the other guest reads 1 hour. So fun. Amy's the best. I have 11 books to read from 40 before 40, and I have a month to do it. It's not going to happen. Yeah, that. You could, I mean, if you only read those books and do nothing else with the rest of your free time, you could maybe get it done. But, like, I think I got to a point on my list where I was like, when I made that list at like 28, I was a very different person to what I was when I was 30. I was like, I don't really want to read those books anymore. And some of those books were like, oh, I had to read them before turning 30, or, you have to, like, they're so hyped that, like, oh, I should read them. Not because I wanted to read them. So, yeah, while lists are fun, and I'm a list person. I love making lists about everything. It didn't work for me. My brain just immediately stopped halfway through that sentence and forgot everything. The night service is overrated. Interesting. Really glad that Max isn't around to hear this because he loved it and he really wants me to read it. And, like, he's honestly the only reason I'm still attempting to read it. But yeah. Yeah. Isn't it like one of those books where it's like you either like The Night Circus or The Starless Sea? Who was reading this? Jonah. How's The Starless Sea? I'm on Motel Wi-Fi and my laptop's a piece of shit. Fair. Fair. That's not good. Sending you all the good Wi-Fi signal, even though I don't myself have good Wi-Fi signal. Did let us see. Yeah, see? It's like a one or the other. Citrus is superior to the smell. Yeah. 1,000% agree. See? It's a thing. Yeah. Because they're trying to find a good clean laundry smell. Ooh, true. Because they all usually smell like laundry detergent, and that's not what I want. I want clean cotton that's been in the sun. That is good. That is very good. Yeah, how would you recreate that? I'll ask Kirsty. She's good with the scent thing. I can find some time, I'll either continue since Vampire Star C. You read that so quickly. I mean, for me, you read that quickly because you started that on the first during our first sprints. That's so cool. Oh, I love that you're loving it. You picked some people that are just really enjoying the power and just, like, messing with people. I'm just forcing everyone to read Lord of the Rings. I don't know if it's evil, but I'm having a good time. At what age should I make a 40 before 40? Now. How long do you have before 40? Because 40 books is a lot. Depending on what books you pick, though. Because if you had, like, 3 months and you picked 40 books, as long as you picked, like, novellas or poetry or even just like graphic novels and comics, you would get that done so easy. But if you put like big chunkers on your list, that might take a little while. Love making lists. Hey, sticking to them. Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. I had a what was on my list? Okay, my where is it? My bujo for this week. Okay, today I didn't make a super long list because I knew I was busy today. But it was just finish Puppy Love, which I did finish. It was very cute, which was a manga, by the way. Start and finish City of Rats. I'm like halfway there. Start and finish My Hero Academia Volume 14. Not gonna happen. And vlog for Adventurerathon. And then do all of the appointments that I had. So like I didn't do too bad. But then in the past 2 days, there's several things on the list where they only were like half done. I'm good at doing things like halfway. I get distracted. Hello. What will you be doing today? Love making this never follow through. Yeah. I have several notebooks where I'm like, they're just lists of things. That's it. He's real. I should have like posted this picture of him because it's hilarious because you can't see his face. But he was just like curled up in my bed. And so I took a photo. And then you can just see like Chopper's face in the background. You can't really see, but can anyone see the little Choppy hiding in the background? It's hilarious. But that is Max with Lottie. Lottie is my stuffed mushroom, which is Max's favorite of my stuffed toy collection. He's real. Oh, but yeah, he's fine with people not liking books that he enjoys. Ooh, does that mean you liked the Night Circus? I think it's hilarious how that's like a almost a universal thing. Like majority, it's one or the other. Like, does that happen with books? I might smash some out of the list and then ooh, that's a good plan. Yeah, I still need to figure out what I'll be reading for the 48-hour readathon. And how much time I'm gonna have, because I think I'm going into the city with Max on either Friday or Saturday. So we'll see. I agree, Tracy DNF'd it twice. Ooh, that's impressive. Very impressive. Still amazing. But once I got the plot, it lost a bit of its poetic vibes. Still really good vibes, but the plot took away from some. Interesting. That is interesting. Because it did sound. I don't know, I just didn't want to use the word interesting again, but my brain can't think of any other word besides interesting. No idea. It seems complicated to replicate. Yeah, I bought a petrichor perfume and it doesn't smell like petrichor. It smells terrible. That sucks. That sucks. There's always a thing with some perfumes. It's like you can smell like what is it, like the acetone or the alcohol or something? You can smell that just like tang of chemical, and that always kind of overpowers things when you're 37. That was a good time. 36 in January. So, I mean, 40 books in 4 years. I mean, that's very doable. That would be good because then you could definitely put a lot of chonkers on there. I dare you to put like 4,000-page books on that list. They'll take you a while. I'm 40 at age 38. Yeah. Yeah, I gave myself 2 years with the 31. But like, yeah, like some of the ones I read, like I really didn't enjoy. Like, but some were okay. There were some classics in there and some again that I thought I had to read. But like we never have to read anything. I like when books have plots, so I liked the sprinkle of plot and the style of scene. Interesting. Usually hit plotless books, but sometimes it hits just right. I need to read Addie LaRue. I really, really want to, and I really want to like it. But me and Schwab don't get along, unfortunately. I always like the premise, and then when I read them, I'm like, oh, and it sucks. Editing a video, nice. What video? You all want to know. I see Chopper. I don't see it. There's a. You not see the lump of flannel? The flannel. The flannel. There is a head behind Lottie. He's real. Harvey Pig over the top. I cannot. Yeah, it was so funny. Because Chopper was just like, why is no one paying attention to me? And I'm like, my dude, we pay very little attention to you on the Thursdays. Max Day is Max Day. As long as the writing is beautiful, I can live without plot. Yeah. Beautiful writing can really push through a book. It's good. Can read the notes just to prove the love-hate theory. Ooh, do it. Make a video on it. Question, when should I get over my social anxiety and call the restaurant to make sure I ordered dinner? What time it'll be for you? Yeah. Now? Now would be good. I wish I could call for you. Or treat it as like a Sufferathon prompt that you unfortunately have to suffer through. Or you just get, I guess, someone else to call for you. Be like, hey, I'm calling for room, blah, blah, blah. Just wanted to make sure the order came through. And then we'll all message you, be like, okay, it went through. Miss Alice, see where things connect. Take away from the wonder riddle. Oh, yeah. I'd prefer wonder over logic. To a point. If Max was here, he would be calling bullshit. Because I need to know answers. Dated in a page a day. But like, I'm sure you could get like a super chunky like monster romance that you could just like hate read. There are some. The one that Sasha put in the Queer or Not Discord today or yesterday or something is like over 500 pages. But I'm intrigued. But do you want to eat? That is the thing. Do it. Hello, we're doing very well. Where do I go to look at Adventurerathon and Sufferathon? I'm currently doing Battleathon. Hopefully, if I did it correctly, the links for Adventurerathon and Sufferathon will be in the description box. I think I linked the announcement video for Adventurerathon, and I linked the first prompt drop for Sufferathon. If you don't see them there, let me know and I'll figure something out. But I hope they are there. Yeah, I'm not even 22. I'm giving myself too much time. No, depending on what you put on your list. Like, I really put off a lot of those books until this year, and then I ended up not reading a bunch of them. So, giving yourself more time will be beneficial as long as you like remember to keep reading from that list. Because sometimes I just like couldn't be bothered reading from the list. It sounds really good. You could just get him to call anyways and just pretend he's in the room. Unless you have to ring from the motel phone. I'm sure you just like ring on a like mobile. You just piled some clues there. I with an arm. There was a pointed arm there. I actually liked Addie. I didn't like Gallant. Gallant is on my shelf still, maybe? Yes, I gave Gallant a second chance. I liked Gallant, but I can't tell you why. An aesthetic of death. Ooh, death as a character. I love that. Max likes that too. He might like Gallant. Rude! Rude! Always love when death itself is a character, so that doesn't count for Gallant. Like, yeah, death as a character is amazing. Just in any iteration of death. Death the kid? Sorry, I'm in a mood. Showing Max exist is the thing that makes him seem most funny. I'm just really glad that Max isn't on this stream because he would be like encouraging everyone that thinks he doesn't exist. He'd be like, "Yeah, I don't exist." I'll be like, But he. Of course, they were just finalizing it. Oh, so it you did it? You will have food? Food. Like the idea of Galen. Yeah, see, that's what happens with me with Schwab. I like the premise, but like something about the writing doesn't hit. I love Death as a narrator in the Book Thief. Oh, I didn't know Death was a narrator in the Book Thief. That's cool. The links are indeed a both description. Yes. Thank you. I'm glad they worked. Ruby Dixon has a new serialized thing coming out. Read that as it comes out. As I previously realized, stories of chonkers. Oh, okay. Yeah, just put a bunch of Ruby Dixon on your 40 before 40. Reminder to like. Thank you. Also, a reminder for me to like stop talking really soon. School. I never had to read it for school, which is cool. Hydrate. Thank you. I believe Max isn't once I hear some fully formed thoughts about Embassy Town from him because that's too much of a commitment to fake. We'll see when he gets around to it. Because I think he's not in a slump because his Adventurerathon is going very well. But he has like ebbs and flows of reading. Go learn German because there's an amazing 32-year-old musical with one of the best death characters I've seen. That's cool. I would love to learn German. It was one of the languages like I really did want to learn. But alas, I suck. Anyways, let's sprint. I've been talking for too long. Okay, happy sprinting. Hello, everyone. How did you all go? Um, I only read 16 pages that time. I was doing other things. But also a package came. Weirdly, it probably came a long time ago. I just didn't open it. So I'm gonna open it now. Should be stickers. Yeah. It's my black butler stickers. Ooh. I'm so excited. Oh my god, how do I open it? Oh, there. Eee, my queen, Corel. Just, she's amazing. Oh my god. Oh, it's one of the Charleses too. Oh, there he is. Sorry, this is just me just looking at all my stickers now. This is so good. Ooh, love that one. I got all these on Etsy, by the way. Um, who from? Where did I buy you from? Don't know. Don't know. Huh, these are classed as a toy. They're stickers, but okay. Oh gosh, so good. Yes, with the cutlery. And the kitties! Yeah, so many kitties. Ah, I'm gonna have a great time. Just my queen. I love her. Oh, and for Kirsty, there you go. There is Undertaker with the hair back. That was a good moment. So good. Okay, I'm sorry. This is not interesting to anyone. Lizzie. I can't be stopped now. I'm so sorry. Mayrin. Oh, so good. Oh my god, is that Grell with short hair? What? Oh my god, Ciella's a girl. That was the best. Oh my god, don't tell me we don't get any of the other we don't get any of the other servants. So sad. Oh yeah, and that guy from season 2, which I didn't watch. Oh, that's the thing. Anyways, so sorry, but I just had to. I really had to. Um, yeah. How did everyone go? Where was I? I was there. Half Journey speak it as a kid. I'm ashamed how bad I gotten at it. Could always relearn, I'm sure. Discworld death is yeah. Max was talking to me about the death in that section of Discworld, and it sounded really good. And I was gonna read Mort this month because he said like that's the best death. But I had to return it to the library before I was able to read it, which sucks. But I put it back on hold, so I'm gonna read Mort at some point. Hello, 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 hello. It is a Kirsty. A wild Kirsty has appeared. Yes. Mine has me popping up in 3 places. You know I don't mind. I love talking to you. Hello. How are you? I thought I was going to miss these, but I didn't. No, but they might very well be ending very soon. I'm going to try and get through these quickly, and then we'll do one shorter sprint because then we'll go straight to Kersey Sprint, which happen in half an hour. So it'll be a very short thing. Okay, I gotta look. He's real. I was showing a photo. He's real, I swear. 36 pages, nice. Dinner what she just. What's her second coffee for the day? Oh yeah, good job. I ate my dinner. Was it a good dinner? Watching instead of reading and eyeing off. Do you eat my brownie yet? No, you can always eat brownies. Brownies are an essential food group. And I go through 2 more chapters of Monster Volume 6. Ooh, is Monster good? Like, I kind of want to read it, but I don't know if it'll be my thing. YouTube in my ears and you're on my laptop and heard you come back and jumped out my skin thinking that YouTube on my phone was broken. No, it's just a me. But, glad to scare you. Exactly. Never too full for a brownie. Just finished filming. Nice. 40 minutes straight. And realized you weren't filming. Oh no. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Oh no. Maybe try filming another day. That really sucks. I'm so sorry. Yes, they're so good. Stickers are the best. They're all Black Butler stickers. Yes, many condolences. That's a bowl of pasta and 4 slices of garlic bread. Yum. I don't eat it, but I might need to give you 30 minutes. Yeah, that digestion, take over a little bit. Yeah. That's really awful. I need to read or watch Black Butler. You need to do both. Just putting that out there. You need to do both. Both is good. I'm still so tempted to watch the second season, even though it's not in line with the manga. But I'm just curious. So I might do that one day. Are the only ones somewhat simping for William T. Spears and William? Oh no. William is just so stern daddy. So sorry. It was very convincing. Okay, he had his face covered in everything. Very blurry photo. It wasn't blurred. It's my webcam is blurry. And proving that Max is real is like other people trying to prove that the Yeti or Nessie is real. But you know what though? I am also one of those people. This credendo vidas. It means by believing one sees. So I don't need to see something to know that it's real. I just know it's real. My throat is sore and for nothing. Oh no. I'm so sorry this happened. That's so awful. But yeah, try another day. Don't force if this has put you in a bad mood, don't try and force yourself to film again now. Because I know that if I have a stuff up in filming, it ruins the filming experience for me and I'm I need to not and do it another day when I've calmed myself and I am prepared to then put on that more energetic persona. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which reaction? Glad to entertain. That has confused me for years because the German publication nightmare you went to. Oh, interesting. That was a good job. Oh no. Yeah. So sorry. It was awful. It's that for me. And he would. And I would thank him for it. I mean, I bet you Grell thanks him every time he does it to her. Because, she's down. Once it's good, it's different from what I usually go for, but it's compelling. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Have a self-care few hours now. Just chills. That's Wild Black Panthers, I guess. Wild, I've never heard this theory before. Wild Black Panthers. That's pretty cool though. He is real. All those cryptid things and stuff are in the realm of possibility until proven otherwise. Yes, I love cryptids. Cryptids are my fave. I don't know if they exist or not, but I know they're at least possible, just like aliens and ghosts. Yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah. I believe in all of those. I love them. I'm back. I had dinner. Good job. I need to have dinner probably in the next sprint. Very funny that every time they try and prove Max exists, it makes it seem like he doesn't even. That's because I'm trying to prove that he exists while also respecting his privacy. Because he doesn't want to like be on the internets. So I'm always like covering his face, but I'm like, how do you prove someone's real while also not showing their identity on the internet, you know? And the fish of William. Uh, okay, um just forgot your name now. Jonah, this is where you say you're welcome. Because William's good. Damage gender grill and gem version stuff. Oh, they do it in the English. I mean, the English, just with Grow in general, I see her as a trans woman because she refers to herself as she, her, a lady, a woman, constantly femininity thing with her. So I see her as a trans woman, but all the other characters use he, her pronouns. To me, she's trans, and my love, my deep, deep love. I adore her. I have a grill standee now, just next to Gigi. You can't see it, but I'm doing a Black Butler vlog, so that will be there. Max's crypto confirmed. I keep telling him that he needs, because he's a good drawer, an artist, that he needs to um draw himself as a cryptid, so I can be like, look, this is Max. It would be fun. Ghost face mask. Could do, hey. Get thirsty. Oh. You just need to watch Black Butler and read the books. The books, the manga. The manga's good. The manga is difficult to understand if you're not like well versed in manga, I would say, because I read it when I wasn't, and I was like, I don't think this is for me. But then once I read more manga, and also once I watched the first season of the show, I went back to the manga, had a fantastic time. Is a good. Mm, yeah, I am Girls of Trans Woman stan. Yes, everyone hydrate. Okay, is everyone cool with doing a short sprint? And then I will make sure everyone goes over to Kirsty's channel. We're doing like a really quick mini sprint of like 15 minutes. We'll try and do a thing, and then I will shepherd you all over to Kirsty's channel, where I will also continue to be on screen. So, hydrate. I'll see you in 15. Okay. I should have put a thing that said that was the last sprint. But sorry, my dad's just had an issue, and I feel like I need to be out there, so I'm going to be really, really quick. I actually read like 10 pages that sprint, so that's pretty good. I am very sorry for not muting myself. Yeah, so sorry for that. And yeah, the crinkle ASMR. Very, very sorry. Did not mean to do that. Totally planned. But yes, this is the link to Kirsty's sprints that will be starting in like 3 minutes. So everyone head over there. I will be on screen there, so you still get to see my face. But yes, thank you to everyone for sticking around for the past like 4 hours. It's been good. Yes, join us. Join us. Thank you to everyone. I'm sorry for this being really quick. Thing. One more chapter. We're going to Howard Kirsty's to hopefully read more. Yes, do that. That's good. And if I let you on, I will be on sprints. I will. I will. Head out to do grown up things. Do the grown up things. Grown up things is good. Yes, everyone go here. We will all be there very soon. I am worried about my dad, so I am going to stop this sprint. But everyone, please go over here and